This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. The Commonwealth American Football League will kick off its 2013-2014 season 1:30 tomorrow afternoon at the Donald Davis playing field, and there's no better way to get things started than with the rivalry game between the Jets and the Pros.
Bring the pros out, bring the big boys out. Let's get it started. One beautiful thing I like about challenges is that they'll usually come forward, and then the day comes and you play the game, and then you wonder what the challenge was all about. I can say to my friend here, Tito, the pros gonna beat the stuffing out of you. I'm so confident because we're having so many of our players returning from school, and there's a new feeling in the club. You know, we needed something to revive us, and I think we got something going good, and it's gonna be a good game. I hope you offer us a good game. I hope you offer us. You fired my coach. We lent you a coach. You fire him. You hurt some feelings, Tito. You hurt some feelings. The public's gonna find out what you did.
Now Tom Lunn is in charge of the CAFL referees, and he's still looking for some help.
I started officiating about 5 years now. But what I would like to do is ask the flag football referees, if they can't, come and assist us, because we are definitely in need of referees for the Commonwealth American Football League.
Well, two Family Island High School basketball tournaments going on this weekend. We begin with Charles Fisher covering the Agape tournament in Abaco.
Tournament director and head coach here at Agape, Wade Adley, liking the mixture of teams. They are playing in 3 divisions, juniors, seniors, and 13s.
That's what we invite everybody down for. We promise them about 4 to 5 games in each division. You need to get the kids playing. That's what we've been lacking here in the country is a deep schedule in terms of a lot of games.
For the New Providence-based coaches, they are liking this tournament as well and using it as a chemistry builder to see who will make up the team come start of tip-off.
A tournament like this I've been supporting the last couple of years, and it's very good. It's a good preseason tournament to see where your boys is at. Even though I brought my junior boys, because my senior boys is traveling to Grand Bahama next month and got a couple other trips planned for them. But the junior boys is very important. It's a key element to your success in terms of the growth of your programs.
The purpose behind this trip is for me to to see what I need to fine tune and to see what I need to cut and to get the guys some confidence boosters up. And that's what we did today. They got their confidence boosters up, but I'm still talking a little bit too much on the sideline.
Also, you're trying to cut a basketball team and trying to put a team together that would be able to compete in high school this year. And right now, we ain't showing that we have the capability of competing against anybody.
Abaco coaches liking the chance to mix it up with teams from New Providence.
Right now, we're in a rebuilding process. So we're looking to just get guys organized with the system that we got going on now because it's totally new. And like I said, we're rebuilding. So the guys are just feeling the system out. They actually know these players in Abaco, but to see what you look like against teams outside of Abaco.
I'm just trying to see where they're at before the season and try to improve on their weaknesses. That's my main focus.
Covering the 4th Agape Basketball Tip-Off Classic here in Abaco for ZNS Total Sports, I'm Charles Fisher.
All right, thanks a lot, Charles. From Abaco, we travel to the Big Yard now for the latest on the Danny Pratt South Andrews Classic. Here's Julian Gibson.
A pretty decent crowd watching the evening session of the South Andrews High School Basketball Classic. Let's start with junior boys action. North Andrews junior boys, boy, they got past D.W. Davis junior boys Team B 37-25.
I feel good because I come Sudan just to win the championship.
I think we played an excellent ball game. I think we kept great intensity on the floor on both offensive and defensive ends.
You see any stumbling blocks ahead?
No, sir, not really. I think we can keep the pace up.
Up next in the evening session, CV Bethel taking on Mangrove Key. Boy, this one was all sting race. They stung Mangrove Key 30-7. Head coach from Mangrove Key, his boys just came out flat.
I think tomorrow will be a better day for us. They're just playing a little shaky right now, but tomorrow I think they'll be more into the game.
One day completed here in the South Andrews High School Basketball Classic. 2 more days to play. Reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I am Julian Gibson.
Thanks a lot, Julian. Well, inclement weather playing a factor on day one of the Austin King Snake Nose High School softball tournament. However, they were able to get all 3 games in. In girls' play, CV Bethel was in full control, taking down Spanish Wells 11-1. As for the boys, the North Andros Seminoles took care of the C.R. Walker Knights 7-2, while NGM out of Long Island beat GHS 8-1.
The games were competitive. The teams are playing well despite the inclement weather. We're looking for a very good competition from both boys and girls.
You think junior softball is where it should be at right now?
It's getting there. We need a little bit more work, but I'm sure with all the coaches and their level of competition, they should be able to get us there in no time.
The pitch. Stands during the first day of competition was sports officer in the Ministry of Education, Evan Wisdom.
The conditions are not ideal, but I can tell you I'm extremely proud, and on behalf of our minister and our director, of the amount of teams that are at this tournament. I think they're looking at between 25 to 26 teams. With all the financial difficulties and challenges that we may have, to see 26 teams in a tournament like this, a high school tournament, is makes us extremely pleased. And as a ministry, we've tried our best to see what we can do. We're helping them with a few technical issues, and we've assigned an officer to try to assist them with whatever they need. And we're just proud and want to let the general public know that we're not the Ministry of Education just for New Providence and Freeport, but for the entire Bahamas. So to be able to see Spanish Wells, to see some of the Family Island schools at this tournament is excellent. And we want to pay homage to Leroy Thompson, one of our teachers in our system that, along with the BSF, organizes this tournament. We're extremely happy with the turnout.
Well, it's under a week to go now before the start of the Bahamas Softball Federation's Round Robin Nationals. The AAA Marine Razorbacks and the Tees R Us Stitches, they will represent Spanish Wells, and both teams, they look to be competitive.
I think they can do very well. Watching the young guys last night, I think the youth is what's really going to shine for us this time. They are they're solid, they're hitting the ball, they're doing good.
What's it going to take for the men's team to win the championship overall?
Well, all they got to do is keep their head. Hopefully Coach does a good job with the decisions he makes, and I think we could be good. We're bringing 4 pitchers.
What about the ladies' side? How you feel the ladies is going to do?
They're looking good. The Brackies just told me, say they're ready for the Gilly girls, but change the sponsor, so I think you can see new things coming down.
The Gilly girls, they've been here before. What did we have to do to win it again?
Oh, all they got to do is, stay focused. They got pitching, they got bat, and with a new sponsor, I think they're going to be very excited, and they ain't going to disappoint my boy Clay.
Spanish Wells is really on the map, and you look at softball, you guys have really come forward.
Yeah, but we're just trying to go further, Julian. You see the tournament, what I had this year? We're hoping to invite 2 more men's teams, 2 more ladies teams. So we're trying to outdo the round robin, and I think we could do it.
I see you got a mascot in the back of you, AAA mascot. You got to have him here for every game?
Julian, he's going to be holding short. And I don't know if you noticed his number. You need to get a shot at that number. He's got the biggest number in the Bahamas.
What it is, 1,000?
He's going 100.
Bang Bang always giving you a good laugh. And that will do it for sports, but don't go anywhere. There's more to come after the break.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.